G'day, welcome to the MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Jamie Kenner, and to my left this weekend, or the man on the panel who was the best at school. It's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Yes, I love school. By this time in the school year, I had usually already finished my glue stick.
Nice. And tomorrow, going at 6 to 1 as he does each and every week. It's the baby brother of the pack. Who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
Eating it, of course, not using it for its initial purposes, Joe.
Yeah, it's just a cheeky snack.
That's it. Something to chew on while the teacher is talking.
We are chatting about the return of school off the top tonight. I've also got an investigation.
Here we go.
That I've been mulling over for a few weeks. I'm bringing that to you both today.
How exciting!
Plus, Junior Boy, you've got our everyday hero.
That's right, who actually is school themed.
Massive. We are also discussing a brand new thing that's taking place at Optus Stadium.
Yeah, baby.
And it's got to do with the drinks you can purchase. Plus, we announce our massive guest for next week's show, boys. It's a massive app. Let's get into it. Boys,
Brother Mindos.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Stoked to be here, boys. First off the bat, before we get into back to school times,
Yes.
I want to bring something up from a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
What were we doing on episode
We struggled to remember what we did last week.
279? Yeah.
And this is only
did
last
Crazy
week. This
Combos.
is 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
Crazy
combos.
combos.
Oh, yes. The crazy combos.
Can you guys list off a couple crazy combos?
We had-
Snus and frisbee playing or something like that, right?
Frisbee.
Snus and something.
What's frisbee playing?
I just thought it'd be a random thing to do snus with.
No,
That's
we
sort of a way
had,
I would.
we had soju and the milky protein drink.
Yakult, yes.
Yakult? Is it protein or what is it? What's in Yakult?
Probiotics.
Probiotic.
What
Still a
does that-
pro.
What does that mean?
But it's a biotic, not a
Yeah.
team.
What does a probiotic
Well, sometimes
do?
you get a prebiotic. This is pro.
We also had H-Man who got in contact and said he was using was it a Vegemite sandwich and chucking a bit of fucking
Nutri-Grain
confectionery on top? Yeah.
Nutri-Grain bar? Yeah. But Joe was actually bang on the money at the start. Remember? Snus and...
Oh, white chocolate monster.
White chocolate. I think it's just white.
White Monster.
White monster.
Oh,
So, that was sent in by a good friend, Kobe, friend of the show. And then, next time I saw him, he said he listened to the show and heard that none of us had tasted it before.
No, never.
So he bought me a can of White Monster to taste on the show with you guys.
very nice.
Huge. Did you bring us a glass?
You bet your bottom dollar
Oh, huge. Okay, massive. That's so nice of you, Kobe. Congratulations on being such a lovely guy. Kobe also sent me a Snapchat this evening.
Yeah, good. That's a nice size.
Why are we getting shot glasses? Kobe
Because
sent me a
there's
Snapchat
so
and he
much
was
There's so much caffeine in it. I'll have a little glass.
he was repping the MacPack
Little bit of
merch, a proper OG.
Yeah, I saw him repping the
He was.
shirt. I told him, well, maybe tonight's the night for the jelly.
Yeah, just hold the
Yeah,
shot
over the
glass
most
right
expensive
over the
thing we
gear.
have. Yeah, cool. I get yelled at for having a water bottle on the table.
Yeah, but
Meters
Monster would
away.
probably make it work even better.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're trying Monster for the first time. Boys, you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Everybody do a
It
shot.
smells so good.
This will rev us up for the rest of the episode.
All right.
Ready? Oh, it does smell good. Oh, shit, that's good. Shit, that's really good.
That is actually really nice.
That's real good.
That is.
I don't think I can drink a whole can.
Is it guava?
It's
It's white.
I don't know.
Oh, it's white flavor.
It's white flavour.
Sorry.
we talked about this last time. There's no flavouring on here, boys, but that's zero sugar. Oh, wait, no, it's zero ultra. What does that mean? No one knows what ultra means. Anyone want more?
It's zero ultra.
It's got a weird aftertaste. It tastes good to start with, and then it tastes a bit like you're licking a battery. Are you getting that kick
Pretty
after?
full on, yeah.
I love it.
I don't know how, because the
tastes a little-
Monster cans are always like far bigger than they need to be.
This one's 500 millilitres, yes.
Like that's
Half
far
a litre.
Half a litre
too
of
much.
Monster.
And how are you meant to have one? Like, what's the limit? One of them a day.
Yeah, you'd think so.
I think
If you're having one of them
I think the
a
limit
day.
is less than one a day.
Yeah.
But
This is
Could
the-
you imagine drinking 500 mils of that? Are you a Monster guy?
No, first time.
Do they sell smaller versions of this?
They do now, but they didn't used to. That's 160 milligrams of caffeine in this puppy. That's more than
Fuck,
like.
lot.
we probably shouldn't be having that at fucking 8 o'clock at night.
That's why I was
Good
giving you a
God.
mini
Sorry, I had
shot
it.
glass. But yeah, I just wanted to give that to you boys.
I
To
haven't finished it.
Joe hasn't finished. Grow a pair, mate.
Yeah, we're sipping at it. We're connoisseurs.
We're meant to do.
enjoying it.
I'm doing a swill. Oh, were you meant to swallow it? I've been spitting it into a bucket.
I just wanted to give that to you boys to rev up for the rest of the show. What are we getting into first up?
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. That is good. I don't think I've had any Monster. What's normal Monster taste like?
Black.
Back to school
Back to
is what we're
school.
talking about first.
Back to school, indeed.
Yep, everyone was back today. I noticed because the school zones ruined my drive into work.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I had to slow down.
Oh,
On you, Joey. It is a tough time of year. This has always been my least favourite time of year, at least when I was at school. I don't notice it as much at the minute, but I did see a lot of stuff. You see a lot of ads for like back to school stuff, and it always just gives me pangs of anxiety. Yeah. Takes me right back to but always primary school. I never really had pangs of anxiety about it in high school.
But looking back, you would say that high school is way worse than primary school.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know about why I didn't enjoy going back to school. I think it's because
of the beatings.
I don't know what it was.
The spankings, yeah. No, it's quite an anxiety-inducing process. Seeing the ads come out.
Yeah.
Office work is in its prime. You're in your opposite of prime.
I loved going to Woolridge's. Did you guys ever go to Woolridge's?
That's like the place you could go and pick up all your school
It's
books.
basically, it's basically
What did they do the other like 11 months of the year when people weren't shopping to go and buy?
stocking up.
Because have you ever been there in like June? You'd only ever go there in January.
Yeah, it is
Line
like,
out the door.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember being in line to Woolridge's, waiting to get my notebooks and said other books.
Best day of the year for you, Joe. You get the
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah, because then I could get a start on my reading.
Most people celebrate Christmas. Joey celebrates Woolridge Day, where he
Yes.
goes and picks up all his school equipment.
Yeah, I do remember every year I have memories of going to Woolridge's. I didn't learn ever how to say it, sadly. To going to Woolridge's with Mum. I feel like you guys very, very rarely there.
Why the fuck would I go to that place?
Yeah, fuck Woolridge's, bro.
I'm just going to quickly do a little search to see.
If Woolridge's
Is it just like a per thing?
Yeah, well, how do you spell it?
Well, the way Joe said it has made
Woolridge's,
the searching
right?
part pretty hard. I've typed in Woolridge's and Woolworths has come up.
Yeah, that's what I was.
And I think I believe they were going with a rare combination of the LDDR.
Oh, Wooled.
Woolridge's.
Sorry, go again.
Wool.
Oh, like
WOOL.
Yeah.
Dredge.
DRIDGE.
DR. Yeah.
I reckon it's Ridges. Woolridges. But I'll back you in.
I thought it was Woolridge's.
I think you've said it differently every time. So
Walleridge's.
teacher superstore. Woolridges. Here we go.
Here we go. We got
It is only a it's only a there's some in Scarborough, there's one in Willerton.
Make the niche more niche.
Yeah, exactly right. It's
Fuck, we
just
found our niche. Unfortunately, no one else gives a fuck about it.
Bunbury Street?
Woolridge and
It
see which one
seems-
picks up.
I don't
Yeah.
think
But
they
we'll do it
exist.
in June.
I don't think they exist outside of WA. Let us know where you used to get your book shit from if you're not living in WA, which is a massively growing audience.
The other thing I loved about getting your school books for the year, especially because you buy your big textbooks,
Yep.
like the notebooks, the one you're going to write in.
Yes.
And then our lovely mother would put
Oh, yep.
cool, essentially wallpaper.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Contact.
Yeah, contact.
Yeah. So you would have like a Harry Potter one, and you'd have like a Hulk one,
Yeah.
and like a LeBron James one, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like a big sticker that you shove in your book.
She did it so well as well.
Yeah,
so
I remember
For
with-
everyone who doesn't know what it is, whoever mum didn't love them,
Jesus.
they like put like a sticky like film over like the entire
The whole
outside of
book,
the book.
yeah.
So instead of it look like you have a notebook, it looks like you have a Harry Potter book instead. It's awesome.
It's
What were you
definitely
saying, Joe?
unnecessary as well. Like, it's really nice to do when you're young. I feel like mum, if
It's-
given the opportunity to do it or not do it, she wouldn't have done it. Like, it was quite a painstaking experience. And then you got to make sure it's sticking and there's not bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles. You'd have to press out the bubbles with a ruler. It's also one of those things that it's so nice when your parents do it, but then, and it's like when you're a little kid, you get so excited about it.
Yeah.
But then you sort of, as you go up through the years, there are fewer and fewer kids have the contacts. Everyone else is just rocking the name brand.
You kept repping the SpongeBob all through
Yeah, I kept
high
repping.
school even. Which is quite
But it is
impressive.
funny when you get to that stage where you're a kid where you're like, actually, I don't think this is cool anymore. But like,
It's not
Mum's
Coolridge's, it's Woolridge's.
Mum's already bought all the contacts and she's already stuck them to my books.
The interesting part was when like you see a kid whose mum had given it a red hot go, and props to every mum giving it a red hot go, or dad.
Or dad.
Maybe it was by the dads because some of them had the world's biggest bubbles on them. Like some of the bubbles on this contact was big enough that you're like, oh, you actually don't need to bring a pillow into class today because you could just lay your head on your exercise book.
And the kid probably couldn't even write in it because he was like,
Yeah,
it was like,
it's like he's trying to write on a water bottle. Poor
I also
dude.
love when you go in and you get your fresh desk for the year.
Yeah.
And the two types of desks that I don't know if they've improved this, but the two types of desks they had running when we were kids.
Yes.
One of them, one of them is top up.
You lift
And
up.
one of
You
them
lift
is
the top.
pull out.
Yeah. Pull out game strong back in year 2.
Yeah,
Jesus.
the pull out one was good, but then like if
You were
you would
there.
need to slide back, so you'd be like squishing it against your stomach and grabbing stuff.
Yeah, there's an issue with both of them. The one with the sliding back is kids were encouraged to rock back on their chairs.
Yeah, and
To pull it out.
Yeah, and there's so many people that fell over trying to do that. And then you'd get all your stuff you've got books, you've got pens, pencils, everything on your desk. And then you've somehow got to like hold that with your left arm down to the desk and lift with
True.
your right arm and try and make none of it fall.
Yeah, the pull up one is like you can't if you're grinding away at your math subjects, you're absolutely killing it. You got all your crap out, and then you're like, oh shit, I need my protractor.
Yeah.
You have to
Hold
dismantle.
everything
Although
down.
sometimes we'd also have those placemats.
Yeah.
You'd have to like lift your placemat up, put it on the ground, open up the thing.
There's so many unnecessaries to primary school. Like I've got a lot of mates who are primary school teachers. I couldn't do it just from a standpoint of being like, fuck, none of this
Matters.
mattered. Like all just like the little intricate bits of
Yeah.
like having like a placemat on a desk. I'd be like, nah, fuck that off. That's fucked. Like, that's just a waste of time.
Yeah, and like learning the alphabet.
No, not
you were gonna pick it up eventually, kid.
We literally have chat GBT, guys. Everybody pull up chat GBT.
But like the idea of like especially when you're in primary school, the idea of using a pen is like bringing a shotgun to school.
Oh, the pen lice.
what is that?
But like
wank?
I wouldn't care enough. Like if a kid started using a pen, I'd be like, yeah, mate, just as long as you're writing, I could give a fuck what you use your snot for all I care. As long as there's something hitting the page.
And what about them kids that they would beat the loophole of having a pen license because they had them pens that you could erase?
Yeah.
Erasable pen.
They were
a
always
pen in a fucking.
Just the worst kind of kid. Get it out and be like, I'm using a pen. I'm using a pen. And then the teacher will be like, hey, mate, you can't use pen. He goes, it's actually got an eraser on it, so it's actually a pencil.
Someone's gonna put that pen through your eye, kid.
Alrighty, boys, it's been a hot minute since we've done one of these. As I mentioned before, over the last few weeks, I have been doing a little bit of research,
Here we
doing a
go.
little bit of homework, and now I am confident.
He's been doing his own research.
Not competent, but I feel confident to
Yes.
bring you this.
Investigated.
Tonight we're investigating ice cream.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Ice
Yeah?
cream as a hot.
Yeah.
Joe likes it.
Oh, fucking oath,
Got a big
cunt.
tick of approval. He just vomited
I
in a bucket
also-
after having that monster, but he likes ice cream.
I thought you were just going to say we're investigating ice, and I thought this was going to be taking a very different.
Do you guys know it's freaking frozen water? We're being scammed. We have to pay for
You know it
frozen
comes out of
water.
your tap for free? Yeah.
I don't know how they make it hard. Though.
People always say that. Water literally comes out of your tap for free. No, it doesn't. You have to pay for
You have
that.
to pay for it. Yeah. It's
You
low cost for sure.
The way in which you shower, you
could-
wouldn't think you have to pay for it. My
You could
God.
say it comes out of the sky for free.
Which even
But
that.
the tap is paid.
Considering a man, there's only one of us who currently pays for water. He's currently speaking. You don't really pay that much for the water coming out of your tap. Comparatively.
Do you know what we should
Pay
do?
for the honor of having a tap.
Is okay? Here we go, Jake. Let's break this down.
About to do the investigation.
Nah,
but we've
fuck
been
that.
sidetracked.
Let's do
So, like-
water call.
So yeah, so you know, like water out the tap, right?
Yes.
Does that change depending on location, or is a cup of water for me the same price as a cup of water for you?
Brilliant question. Next week, why don't you do one of these ones?
And then,
Because I guess, some places
But then
would
also-
need more pipes. If you live next to the dam,
yeah,
you should be
goddamn.
getting that shit for free.
And then also, I want to compare if I fill up a Mount Franklin bottle compared to how much it would cost if I bought a Mount Franklin bottle.
yeah,
Oh, that's
a lot more.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
thousands times.
But the uptick, the
Do you know it's going to be really tough to do that for a few reasons. In order to properly measure that, you're going to have to go to a house where all you do for an entire 2-month period is fill up one Mount Franklin bottle. That can be the only usage of water, and then you turn the tap off and you're like, well, I hope no one else touches a tap between,
Yeah.
between now and March.
I could twerk backwards. I could twerk backwards, couldn't
does that
it?
mean?
Doesn't it say like you use like 19 gallons and it costs $470? Doesn't that come up in your water corp?
Anyway, you could probably, I don't.
We're
look at it
talking
that
about
much.
investigating.
But we're also talking about investigating ice cream, not water.
Okay.
I do rate that.
Thank
it would
you.
be. I'm going to leave that one to you.
Yeah, because
actually.
apparently it seems too hard for
Yeah.
a little bucker over here who has fucking...
Well,
you,
you're
yeah,
measuring.
you just stick out with your soft serves.
Yeah, what else, cunt? Tell us about fucking dairy.
Things are really taking a turn.
This better be good.
Yeah, it's a shame that I've gotten the team offside so early. Anyway, let's get back to the energy when I mentioned ice cream and Joe pissed himself with excitement. What I want to bring up to you today, guys, is something that I have come to the realization of relatively recently. It's that someone's sitting in the pool.
You guys know there's a camera there?
Camera.
Son of a bitch.
Who brought the camera in?
Someone's fucking recording.
What I want to bring to your attention today is that ice cream categorizing has changed a little bit and it's sort of gone under the radar.
I didn't even know we were categorizing ice cream to begin with.
Exactly
What, you mean
right.
sorbet?
That's how far under the radar it is.
Shit, here we go.
What are the categories? Let us know.
So, in Australia, there is one clear rule that needs to take place for something to be considered ice cream.
Okay.
Cream and ice.
In Australia, ice cream must contain at least 10% of milk fat.
Oh, okay.
And if it does not contain 10% of milk fat, it is considered a frozen dessert.
Oh.
So,
So-
an icy pole.
No. Yeah, but that's accurate, yes. But what they're doing at the moment is there are ice creams that you would consider an ice cream that aren't actually using that much milk fat, but instead are using things like olive oil, and they're using water and sulfates and different versions of the previously before mentioned water to
Okay.
make sure that the ingredients are, some of them are closer to just like water, olive oil, and sugar.
oil.
There's
Yeah.
olive oil in ice cream?
Because
Is
it
this
makes
how
it
they make
fat.
the
And
non-dairy ones?
yeah, so I'm going to bring up a few for you now.
Non-dory?
And I want you guys to basically just chuck it. I've told you to download the Coles and Woolies apps.
Yeah.
And I want you guys just to punch in like your favorite ice creams essentially and let us know what you think. Because in my research, I thought, this is pretty interesting. But how many of the big wigs would actually be falling into that category?
Yep.
The stats will shock you. So Bulla, for example,
Yeah.
nearly, I believe, potentially across the board, are doing very well at ensuring that they have a nice creamy substance that includes 10% or more milk fats. But some of the big ticket items that aren't actually classified as ice creams, Joe, include the likes. So these are products that they're no longer considered ice creams.
Yep.
And at no stage can they feature the word ice cream on any packaging.
So
This is
wait,
like
wait.
You gone?
Is this a new thing or has this always been a thing that you've only just discovered?
I believe it's only come into vogue in the last 2 years.
Okay, so we're eating ice creams that aren't technically ice creams, and we're going to try and find which ice creams that we're eating aren't classified as ice creams.
Exactly.
This is like how some breads are technically have too much sugar and they need to be called cakes.
Oh, okay.
grim. But that's essentially what's taking place. Some of the big ticket items, some of the big ice creams that you won't actually find the word ice cream on any of the packaging include
Here we go.
paddle pops,
Oh.
maxi bonds,
Oh.
and drumsticks.
Shit, they're my three favorites.
Maxivons go hard.
Wait. So
Is
this-
that how paddle pops are so... Because paddle pops are one of those ones where you hear about and it's like, oh, it's only like 70 calories or something crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Is that how?
Is that because they're tiny?
And that very much might be part of it because milk fats, I imagine, are a lot more dense when it comes to calories.
Olive oil's pretty dense.
yeah. Wait, so I wonder with these because I wonder if because those three that you just listed are
Yes.
my three favorite ice creams.
Not olive oil, sorry, vegetable oil is the oil that they use.
Oh.
Okay. Quite
Which
different.
is it?
I'm not sure I've ever made a maxi bar.
But like, I wonder if the reason that I love these 3 ice creams so much in comparison to other ones is because they feel lighter to eat because they're not technically ice cream.
Potentially. There's also like the non-dairy ones, so like the ones that you used to eat when you were a vegan, Joe.
Yeah, the almond milk.
None
ones.
of them can be considered ice creams. They're considered frozen desserts. They're using some interesting terminology as well on the packaging you'll find. So like, I think it is paddle pops, for example. Basically, they can put near on any word they want on there as long as it doesn't say ice cream. So drumstick here, who I mentioned, don't fall in that category. If you look on the ingredients, they're listed as, so like on the front, it's like, yeah, we're a drumstick, 4 classic vanilla, no worries. And you're assuming, you're like, yeah, that's a bloody ice cream, yeah?
Yeah, you would you would think.
But on the back, they're actually listed as a vanilla flavored ice confection with sugar cone, compound chocolate, and peanuts.
It doesn't
Yum.
roll off the tongue as much.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't. So there's a
You
few.
scream ice cream, we all scream for.
Ice covered confectionate with sugar coated drumstick.
Vanilla flavored ice confection with sugar cone, compound chocolate, and peanuts.
So do you have ones
There you
that are popular and they do fit the category of?
So your magnums,
cream.
it seems to be like the more dense stuff. So your connoisseurs, your magnums,
Your Ben and Jerry's.
Bullers, your Ben and Jerry's,
The Tonight Dough.
stuff that's traditionally like avoid if you're on a diet because they are quite heavy and quite calorie dense. They all seem to be hitting that ice cream market because they have that 10% milk fat.
There you go. What does the Maxi Bond say on it?
Let's have a look.
If it
Let's
do-
have a little look, boy.
If it doesn't say ice cream, I wonder what it says.
Yeah, Maximons is.
I love that.
So good.
But it's because they're so popularly branded already. Like, it's like you don't need to say.
Yeah, I guess
it's ice cream.
Maximon says like
So Maxi Bon, if you have a look at like the cover of a Maxi Bon, Peter's Maxi Bon original vanilla. At no stage
Does
do
it
they
say
say
ice
ice cream.
Ice
I
cream.
wonder if back in the day they used to advertise ice cream or not.
But it's like
What they're calling it on the back page, Riley, is vanilla flavored ice confection with biscuits, compound chocolate, and hazelnuts. Which makes me think,
same dude
what-
writing that.
Why do
as the other
they
one.
Why do they say compound chocolate? Is it not real chocolate?
Oh, what the hell?
that's dodgy.
I guess maybe it's not because you know when you have normal chocolate and you put it in the fridge, it doesn't taste very good.
Yeah.
But this is chocolate that's been in the freezer that somehow tastes incredible.
This is true.
I
That's a good
also
point.
have noticed recently that I dislike the paddle pops a lot more than I used to like them when I was a kid. I think the taste has very much changed, and I wonder if that's to do with potentially them changing the recipe.
Yeah, just pumping.
If you chuck,
What is it? Vegetable oil.
if you chuck paddle pops into like the Woolworths app, for example, they're listed as paddle pop chocolate sticks 8-pack. At no stage do they mention that they're an ice cream.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if stores have to.
If they have an ice cream section.
Wait. Should stores have to, if they have an ice cream section, put these in a separate section? Because technically that'd be false advertising if you walked up to a fridge and it said ice cream's here, or you're in the ice cream aisle.
Must say frozen treats. or
I think it
something.
must say frozen desserts because everything can be a frozen dessert, but not everything can be an ice cream. Peters are running with made with Australian or New Zealand dairy, which isn't lying, but just
Yeah,
not enough.
There's a drop of it.
They're just not enough to consider them an ice cream.
That is interesting. It just goes to show that, nowadays you really have no idea what you're eating with a lot of stuff.
The one that really got my goat before we finish up,
Got
and
your
I
goat
want
milk?
I want you guys when you're out in the shops just to have a think, have a little look, and do a little bit of investigative work yourself. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks.
Happy birthday.
And undoubtedly we'll be having
It's a vanilla flavored ice confectionery.
I have always had a Freddo ice cream cake
Yes. Oh,
for my birthday.
but is it
But this
actually?
year, I'll be having a caramel flavored ice confection with Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate, teeny Freddo heads, and rainbow sprinkles.
Son of a gun.
At no stage do they list that they are
Ice cream cakes aren't even ice cream cakes.
an ice cream cake. In fact, on the front cover, their Dairy Milk Freddo party cake, triple layered frozen dessert with real tiny Freddo Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate pieces. They put the word milk in twice.
Dairy milk chocolate.
yeah, I guess
Is
that would
that
have
right?
to. Yeah, dairy milk chocolate.
Yeah, if it was goat milk chocolate.
Yeah.
They do that.
No,
Is that a market?
that's so chill. Oh, pun the
That's
pun.
so chilled confectionery.
That's so cool. Shit, so there you go.
So there you go. Next time you're at the shops, have a little gaze. See if you are truly buying ice cream.
Or if you're getting a vanilla flavored ice confectionery wrapped in paper with a big stick in it.
Investigated. Alrighty, boys. Huge news for Perth this week. Fire up, Joey, with the announcement that
I'm absolutely pumped.
Perth Stadium or Optus Stadium will be providing punters with the ability to drink full-strength beer come March 21.
Let's go.
Fucking counting down the days, Jake.
It'll be the fixture between Fremantle and the Melbourne Demons, which will be the first AFL fixture to take place as part of the 2026 AFL season in Perth.
Yep.
And for the first time since it has opened way back in 2017,
Yeah.
we're opening the floodgates to full-strength
Full
beer.
strength beer. Do you know why I think they're bringing it back?
Why?
Because the following day, you can see West Coast Eagles versus North Melbourne.
Oh.
And I think everyone there will definitely need a couple full strengthers to get through that game. Am I right?
Absolutely. For the time being, so when it first kicked off, when Optus Stadium was created and opened back in 2017,
It was going to be apple juice only.
they decided that you could only get half-strength drinks.
So what percentage is...
half-strength beer? Can you get full-strength like Jackson Coke or no?
I assume it's all half strength. Not sure.
What percentage is a half... For a non-drinker, what percentage is a half strength?
For a beer, it's like 3.5%.
Okay, and what's a full strength?
Closer to like 4.5, 4.4.
Okay, so it's
4.2,
1%.
4.4.
But then you can get like
It's 1%.
heavy ones, like 5-6%ers,
I love it.
baby.
I love it.
So that's what I'll be
a fucking-
drinking.
Let's crank up the percentage
Wait.
points, lads.
So when they say percentage of beer, like you get
Yeah.
a mid strength for 3.5 or a full strength for 5, is that literally 5% of the volume of that drink is alcoholic?
Yeah.
That is exactly
Shit.
right.
Is that the first time you worked that out? Like when you go and buy like a whiskey and it's like 38%.
I never thought about
So
it.
do you know? And do you want to know what the rest of it is?
Piss.
Mostly water.
Oh.
So you could do your Mount Franklin test,
Yeah.
work out the percentage of a single fin that's water,
Yeah.
and then see how much they're fucking charging you for the other 95.5%.
Fucking wankers. So
Jog on.
that's crazy though. So I've always seen the percentages, but I've never thought to myself, this percent means how
What did you
alcoholic
assume
it is.
that number
So
meant?
I thought it was
could-
like how fucked I was getting.
So I could work out the exact percentage in which I am written off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I had to go like, if I have
Well, you would
5
have to
tins
times-
of single fin and go bang, 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 bang,
Isn't
bang.
that how your blood alcohol works? That's what your blood alcohol
Yeah, that's
reading
what a
is.
standard drink essentially is.
So your blood alcohol, when it comes up on the thing and you're like 0.05,
Yeah.
that means you're at 5% blood alcohol reading.
I think
So
it's
5% of your...
I think it's a
Oh,
couple
nah.
decimal points off.
Okay, yeah, that means 0.5%.
of my blood is alcohol.
0.05%.
Of my blood is alcohol.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of that.
How do I make it 100?
You die.
At what point do you cark it? As someone who's thinking about having a red hot crack.
I don't know because there's an amount that you think it would be, and then there's someone who's been picked up on RBT that was way higher than that, and you were thinking this guy is under.
Exactly right.
That's fucking nuts though. I've never thought about it like that.
Do you want to hear something else that's crazy about beer?
Here we go.
So single fin.
He's got a lot of facts for someone who doesn't drink, doesn't he?
Yeah, wanker.
I just read about it. So single fin, a craft beer
Love
Yes, from WA.
from WA, exactly.
Friend of the show.
my favorite beer.
Exactly. So it's made with WA water.
Shit.
That makes sense. That's not a fact. That's just like,
Where do you think they're getting the order
no
from?
shit.
So in the UK, there are some really popular craft beer companies.
Yeah.
And there was a company that was like, okay, we're going to let everyone else in the UK try your beer. So they would work with them, get the recipe,
Yeah.
make the beer in their brewery, send it out. People go, this doesn't taste like it. Because they were using a different area's water.
Oh.
So they would have to get all the water from the town that they made the beer from and ship it up, make the beer so it tastes the same.
Oh, so it's mainly water is a big input into how your
It
beer
is, yeah.
tastes. There you go. That's nuts. That's crazy. As if I've never thought about that. So if you drank like a bottle of vodka, what are they coming in at? Like 40%.
yeah.
So like
ranging.
if I drank that and like got rid of all volume of liquid in my body, then 50% of me would be.
I don't think that's no. I think
Not
your body's
you.
processing it far too quick for that to take
I think
place.
yeah, I think you'd be dead. Yeah. But also your
you
But
bone.
try, do an investigation on it, and we'll let everyone know. A few of your mates have given it a red hot crack.
That's actually nuts. I never thought about it like that.
There you go.
I wonder
But
what percentage is one standard drink in comparison to the amount of water. That's probably another equation for another day as well.
in comparison to water.
Like say if you have a 5% beer,
Yeah.
it's like 1.1 standard drinks.
Yeah.
And there's the 5% of that is one standard drink.
That you can work
So
out.
if you
That's what
got
I used to do at work.
100%,
That used to be my job.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so it's
Yeah,
an
I'm with
amount of alcohol. So you do the percentage times by the
volume.
Yeah.
And that
And
gives you
then
the
that
standard
gives you
drinks. So like we used to have like let's say it was a 5% beer
Yeah.
and we've got a 375ml can.
Oh,
Times those two numbers together, that gives you how much standard drinks is in that.
5 times
vessel.
375.
Yeah.
You'd be getting into the 1,000 standard drink.
No, but you're moving the decimal
Yeah,
points
it's five.
around.
I think we're
1.2.
struggling with
The
math.
decimal points are doing a lot of work in this.
You
There you
need
go.
to head to Woolridges, I think, is what we're getting
Yeah,
from this.
you didn't cover standard drinks in primary school?
Anyway, so full strength beer will be available at Optus Stadium from the 21st of March. At the moment, you can get it, which surprised me. I found out over the summer that you can get full strength beer at different elements of the ground,
Yeah.
but they're obviously in like the premium
Oh,
areas.
lucky
Yeah.
Must
All
be
the
very
rich
nice.
people getting absolutely hammered.
Yeah, and us
But we're sitting in the
pobbos
poory seats
are
drinking.
3.5
water.
tins. Yeah.
I'm sitting in the stands telling Riley about water.
So
the
if you're
Richies are
in
getting
like the
smashed.
corporate suites or even like some of the member areas during the summer, you can have
Yeah,
full
okay.
strength
The members need all they can get.
beer, but the members at the AFL do not. So this is
Oh.
this is affecting the general public. So the general admission tickets is where you can now get full strength beer, which has previously only been not half strength, mid strength beer.
For what reason is it usually mid-strength beer? Is it due to they don't want people to get too hammered?
It's gotta
That's
be
exactly
social
that's
issues.
exactly it. Yeah.
And I mean, like,
Let me just ask you this: have you been on the streets in Northbridge?
yes, I've seen it.
So that's why.
So at the games, right? So now we're probably going to see a lot more
That's the
people
fear, I
who are
guess.
hammered at the footy,
Because
which
it is
I
a-
love.
because
yeah.
it is a family situation. There are a lot of kids who go to the footy, and I think the more
And-
kids going to the game,
Yeah.
the better. But
And
there's
it's
also
like-
a lot of like women and children who don't want to be harassed by drunk and disorderly other people, whether
I
they're
think if-
males or women.
I think if there are kids there, like they're gonna need to start drinking at some point. So might as well start them on the strong
Again, this
stuff.
guy doesn't drink. When was your last drink?
3 years ago.
Like,
Coward.
and now he's a huge advocate for it, apparently.
So that's huge. So I wonder what's the reason why they're like, yeah, okay, full strength beer is okay.
Well, they want to come into more alignment with how Over East do it and how other stadiums within WA do it. So at RSC Arena, you can get full strength,
Wow.
I believe.
Naughty.
Have I made that up? I think I read that. But you can get it in like Sydney and Adelaide and other places like that. In Melbourne, actually,
Oh.
you can get full strength beer, particularly during daytime events. But then they stopped selling the full strength beer at nighttime events. I've been there and had to get a different beer on a nighttime versus what we've had during the day.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a quote from a little politician known as Rita Saffioti, who is
Yes.
the sports and rec minister. She says, yeah, she wants the fans going to Optus to have more choice wherever they're seated. And this brings us into line with major venues across the country, while maintaining a strong focus on safety, responsibility, and well-trained staff, of course.
Yes.
Drink responsibly.
Drink
Lovely to
I
have
added the
Rita
last
on the
bit.
pod. In Melbourne, so in Victoria, some bars at the MCG can switch to mid-strength beers if a match concludes after 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
But if the match is going to finish before 6 o'clock, they can serve full strength. So they must have a real trust issues with the
PMs.
yeah. Sure, as the sun
Yeah.
sets, everyone's like, "Oh Jesus, what's going
Who are
on?
these people?"
What's going
There's
on?"
100,000 people here and they're all hammered.
Another fun thing they're bringing in that I think we've probably talked about is the cup situation.
Yeah.
So they have those
Fucking-
paper cups, right?
At
They're
Optus,
running with
yeah.
that
And they're
at the moment.
heinous, yes.
Yeah,
And they're
the-
not good. People will hate them.
They're-
because
I hate
they
them.
become flimsy and they become.
They're hard to pour as
Yucky.
well. The thing is, you got like a lot of young staff down at Optus, which is fantastic for the economy, fantastic for these kids.
Yep.
A lot of them for pouring their first ever beers into my cups and not filling them anywhere up near the amount
Yeah.
that a $14 cup should
Yeah,
cost.
we're watching Travis, but I don't want this much head.
Good gear. Also could be taken very much out of context.
Yeah, okay. At least when you're 18, you can serve beer. So Joe's in the clear there. But but yeah, also like say, I've been at the footy and I've ordered a pint of half strength single fin,
It's not a pint.
a cup of half strength single fin, and I've gotten about a quarter of single fin
bubbles.
because they fill it up halfway.
A lot of foam on top.
So what are they doing? Are they changing that up?
Yeah, they're bringing in those reusable cups.
Yes.
Which I believe are
massive.
I believe they are
Plastic
in, or they could be. What do the Irish people say? Plastic-like material.
They use them at RAC, so they got those big plastic vessels, and you
With
can
the
take
hand.
and you can take them back, and they knock like $1 or $2 off your beer because you brought back the same vessel.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Love to see it.
I don't know if they'll be doing the knocking
Oh fuck me.
$1 back thing.
So what am I supposed to do with them?
And
Toss them
actually
onto
they're
the ground?
They're saying will be a small price increase.
Fuck.
But
Of course they
aside
will,
from
though.
that-
I think the reason.
So we're going to be paying more because it's full price, and then more because it's a plastic cup instead of a shitty
they
paper
just
cup.
said that the shift does come with a small price increase,
Oh, of course.
with beers rising by 40 cents to support the reusable system.
Far out. That's
40,
a lot,
yeah,
though.
but not 40%.
40 cents.
Yeah, but not 40 cents on a full strength. I'm concerned, like, the mid strength aren't cheap at the minute.
No. How much are you paying for like a mid-strength single fin now?
But
Like 13,
I don't-
14?
So-
Yeah, it'd be like $13.
I don't, with beer, right? Don't they have to take the alcohol out? How does that work?
What are you fucking talking about?
Well, if a full strength is like a normal beer,
You can just brew it differently. Add
okay,
more
they brew it
water.
differently. Okay, they fucking brew it differently.
Come on, Joe.
Okay.
Switch
Not
up.
everyone knows that.
But the fear is that they are quite expensive at mid strength. The prices are not going to be locked as they pour you out a full strength beer.
Yeah.
The prices are also going to increase.
And then we got to pay for a plastic cup. It's bloody.
Bit of shock
If they all
factor.
get
Do you think
ya,
it's all cash? It
I
could
think
just
it
be.
could be a big cashy.
It might be like we're giving you this, but actually,
you'll be giving us cash.
You're giving us cash. That's what it's all. It's all
Which is, of
cash.
course, everything comes round and around back to the dollars, baby.
There you go. I'm keen for it though.
Righty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero.
Boys, back to me this week, and
Third week in a row.
probably.
Joe
No, I
had
had
last
the,
week.
um,
Joe had last week.
Oh, good on you, Joe.
I haven't had a hero in about a year, so excited to investigate someone and bring them to the show.
Bring them to the show. Good on you. That'll be good to have some input on the hero side of things. Guys, something happened to me this week. I went to a car shop. Repco.
Okay.
Okay. So you're not buying a car, you're buying car-related goods.
Parts.
Yes, car related good. I was looking for a tire pressure gauge.
Oh.
Oh,
What do you need that?
naughty.
What do you
Don't
need
they
that
do it
for?
at the-
At the petrol station for free.
No, but like this is for when I'm out on the bloody dunes, bruh. And I'm putting-
Oh, what? We had too many PCIs. We're going to be bogged or something.
yeah. And then
Do you take your car out in the dunes often?
PSIs.
No, they would get buried by other four-wheel drivers.
yeah.
By castles, sand castles on the beach that the 6-year-olds have made. Imagine getting bogged in some ditch that like an 8-year-old dug.
Sometimes I get bogged on the road.
Go through too big of a puddle and you're kind of floating.
Yeah, there was a grain of sand.
Yeah, so I went to Repco to get a tire pressure gauge thing, right?
Okay.
I think it was going to set me back around $25 to $30.
That's reasonable in this economy.
Yeah, but like it's also like a gadget that's like this big, and all it does is like just say a number on it. It's pretty simple. Like,
Did you think about swiping it?
like swiping, no swiping.
And now
bro.
it's starting. It was starting to work out why he is so rich.
Yeah, occasionally you just got to swipe.
Some
no.
cars have the PSI built in.
Must be
My car
very
yells
nice.
at me if mine gets too low. And it doesn't. I don't know what.
I don't know how to fix it. I've
Yeah.
been blowing all week.
All those things are preset.
Yeah.
And sometimes the car will just start screaming at me, being like, "Hey, this is fucked." And I'm like, "All right."
Don't care, bro.
Any
Remind me when we're broken
Yeah.
down.
Any instructions
Yeah.
as to how to fix it?
Yeah, mine just does the wheel scrape noise when the rim's sort of dragging on the floor.
Yeah. So I went to this Repco, right?
Yeah.
Repco. I think it was Repco. It was one of those car ones. Super cheap auto Repco. Who gives a
Give them all a plug.
So yeah, walked in, found the tire pressure gauge thing I needed, walked over to line up, and I line up, and there's a gentleman in front of me in line, and he's got like a lot of stuff, so he's getting checked out by this guy. And then
Settle me, fella.
and then I look at
This
the
guy's into cars.
This guy's got
ge-
so much stuff.
I look at the gentleman who's
Big erection.
alrighty. I look at the guy who's serving him at the till, and I look at the guy who's doing the beep beep beep. He's serving him, right? And I'm
Chick,
like,
chick.
I recognize that guy.
Okay.
But I haven't seen him in years and years since year 12.
Oh,
Yes.
since grad.
That's
Since
right.
Woolridge's.
I haven't seen this guy
Yeah.
since we were at Woolridge's.
Yeah, you were picking up a copy of a
You-
book.
Yeah.
Name a book. You're the genius.
I was going to go with Blueback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go with Jasper Jones.
Yeah, I was actually going to go with that. I didn't want to.
But
Yeah.
that one is a bit
Google
awkward
it.
at the moment.
There's some areas we don't touch.
Yeah, I wrote
Unlike Jasper Jones's, man. Allegedly.
allegedly.
A lot of allegedly.
I wrote 4 essays on that book throughout year 12 in my exams. Definitely could have been writing about some other political issues.
Material.
Yeah. Gee whiz.
But
Anyway.
Blueback.
Yeah, good choice from old Scarza. Jasper Jones is pretty good. Let's use that every year for the next. Has anyone done a background check on this guy?
Sorry, I just dug down for a bit. What were we talking about? Oh, goodness. Picked a strange time to go to the toilet. What were you guys talking about?
It was shocking.
Just a bit of literature.
Shocking news, yeah.
Woolridge's.
Aussie literature. Anyway, so I so yeah, I walked up to the till and I said, "Have you heard about? You heard about that book we read through school?" No, not really. Nah, but I was like, mate, I
Tim
didn't.
Winton, Blueback?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Don't mention.
Yeah, don't
his
bring
name
him
in the
up,
same vein.
Oh, but he's a,
he's a gem.
at least at time of recording, yeah, on February 2nd, 2026.
Lucky Leonard, baby.
Yeah,
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Well, like Lucky Leonard. Am I right?
Did you ever see that that Batuta article, Batuta African article, where it's like Tim Winton crushed no one's gone as teen from rural community struggling to
Yeah.
fit in.
For book
yeah, for book
That's good gear.
Yeah, so I was standing in line, right, and I realized, that's the guy from school I know. And I was like, damn, I've talked to him ages. And we weren't close friends in school, just acquaintances, had a couple classes together. And I was like, oh, there you go.
Is this not your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, right. And then I was like, this guy's better serve me. How exciting. I'm going to get to talk to him. And then he walks off, does some stuff, and then comes back to the tills. And then my turn comes up, and I walk up to him. I was like, g'day, bro. Nice to see you again. Gave him the...
You remembered his name?
Yeah.
Because that has been an issue for you in the past.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember his name.
Arrogant prick.
So I shook his hand, said, g'day, bro. Nice to see you again.
Was he wearing a name tag?
No.
That would help.
I didn't look. And then...
Imagine if he was, but it was the wrong name badge, and you've gone, oh, John, how are you? He goes, it's Harry, you fuckstick.
yeah, let's just call him John for the sake of this story. Yeah, so then I was like, yeah, John, nice to meet you again. Nice to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
He goes, mate, we went to school together for fucking 6 years.
Oh, shit. Anyway, and then...
How did you know my name?
and then, yeah, so we were just talking a little bit about what he's up to these days and this and that and this and that. And then he's like, are you a Repco member? And I said, no, I'm not a Repco member. I'll just take the item.
That's good, because you're super cheap.
And then I'll be on my merry way. And he's like, no worries, man. Oh, awesome. Here you go. It gives me the FOS machine. It goes $9. And I was like, oh,
Wait a
that
minute.
seems like a bit of a bargain.
Wait, but some of the established exposition of this story stated it was $25.
I said $25 to $30 item.
How is something to 30?
I don't know. It was like
Depends on
it was
if you
like
know the guy at the front
$28.99
by
or
the
something.
sounds.
$28.99. I don't know, something like that. And I was like, damn. When he gave it $9, I was like, oh, thanks so much, bro. And tapped my card. Gave another handshake. He said, "You need your receipt?" And I said, "No, mate. All good. We
I
won't."
don't
get
want
it."
any evidence of this transaction.
And then, because I did notice he was doing, when he said, "Are you a Repco member?" And I said, "No." He did do a couple more of these ones
Yeah.
on the machine.
Like, hurry up.
And I was like, what's he tapping away at over there? Surely he's just going FPOS. Yeah. But no, he must have been putting in some sort of discount code. And he gave me a very good discount. And I was just so appreciative because, you see people that you're actually really close with, and sometimes you'll get served by them.
Yeah.
And they won't give you a discount.
So do you go to, because you had the iced coffee lady.
I was just
Do you-
about to get there.
Do you go on LinkedIn and be like, okay, where the fuck does everyone I know work?
Yeah, I'm going to Subway Midland tomorrow trying to get a free 6-incher. And then a Subway.
I am starting to wonder. I don't think you've given us a hero this year, Riley, whereby you haven't received
Yeah.
something from a mate
Just
half price or for free. So
Free shit segment.
yeah, it's going from everyday hero to help a legend out.
Help a hand. Well, I mean, in this cost of a living crisis,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah.
What more could you
I
want?
mean, he's scratching my back.
Oh.
I
You're
offered to
vaguely
scratch
giving
his.
him an award.
And a
We're
shout-out.
both looking at each other knowing neither of us are going to be homeowners until we're 90, dude. Because
Yeah.
we grew up in this.
And for him, mainly because he's lost his job now because he
Economy.
gave you that free shit.
Yeah.
And then,
He'll be
yeah.
in prison.
So he knew he could just help me out a little bit. And I was like, I very much appreciate that kind of mentality.
There you go. So this week's everyday hero is going to Riley's buddy from school for
Great
scratching his back.
Great bloke. Love
For the bloke who we used to read Blueback with.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Not really.
Nice.
Sort of close. We can work on it. We'll workshop it in the break. There you go. This week's Everyday Hero, episode 281. It's going to Junior Boy's high school friend, hero. He's your hero from high school. Of all the people you went to,
Today he is.
of all the people you went to high school with, he's your hero.
Hit the button.
Righty, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another week on the MacPack podcast. We're very excited to announce that next week we have our first guest of 2026.
Yeah, baby.
And our first ever New Zealander joining us not only on the podcast, but behind this very desk.
Whoa. In this room.
In their room. It is, of course, none other than David Correos. Now, most people would know David from season 2 of New Zealand Taskmaster, where he is far and away the most chaotic person I've ever seen. Not only do Taskmaster, but ever appear on a TV screen. He is so enthusiastic, energetic, and chaotic all at once. And he brought exactly that same energy to the chat we had with him that'll air next week.
That's
Yep.
right. His day job is he's a stand-up comic and he's in town for Perth Fringe. And
He
we got
is.
the opportunity to sit down and chat with him about all things stand-up, all things, everything.
We also got the opportunity to see him do his stand-up set not once but twice
Yes.
throughout the week.
And I
The
thought
show's so nice you'll see it twice,
Yeah.
or maybe thrice.
Let's give you a bit of context on the show that we saw first before we saw him.
Yes.
He came out wearing nothing but a full green screen morph suit.
Correct.
Fluoro green. Nothing. I don't think anything was underneath it.
No, you can see the clip on his Instagram page. So if you want to become familiar with who he is, jump on his Instagram page, David Post Office. He explains what that means on the show next week.
Yes, but he's hilarious. He's so good.
Yeah, and there's some ripping clips that are on there at the moment that we will discuss next week because they're all sort of clips that he's done throughout his time in Perth for Fringe.
Yes, and I feel like the best part of when we had him on the show was that it didn't feel like a real like interviewee sort of show.
Not at all.
We were just able to just have fun with him. It was just like adding an extra bro to the panel.
You couldn't have summarized that more accurately. There was a point where it was fucking hot. It was like 38, 39 degrees.
Yeah, it was very hot, and
We-
he was wearing jeans.
We're doing the pod. Normally we do it at night. Like, for example, right now, the window's open, we got fans on, and I'm still going to have a swim after this. Dave sat down at lunchtime with us on a 39-degree day. First thing
Yeah.
he said was, fuck, Perth's hot. And then he proceeded to sit in arguably the
Yeah.
thing closest to a sauna.
You know, he
actually
also
being a
specifically
sauna.
said he did mention this is hot. It's
This
hot
right
right here.
Yeah, he said it's really hot in here.
Yeah, and we were just kind of like, yep, kind of sucks. But anyway,
There's not much we can do
he
about
just
it.
kind of didn't
There's nothing we can
acknowledge
do
it.
about
Yeah,
it.
but when we sat down, he did say, can we go in the pool after this?
Yeah.
Which you'll hear at the start of the show.
Which
next
was
week.
just a perfect, that's just a perfect resemblance of who he is as an individual as well. Like genuine 6-year-old energies, which I love.
Oh, yeah.
He was just like, all right, once this shit's done though, we're swimming. Yeah. Can we have, and can we have a paddle pop?
It was the first guest we've ever had who has jumped in the pool after a show with us, which is
So
awesome.
good. We want more
We
of
want it
it.
to be a weekly, a guestly tradition.
Yes.
Which
I actually
might be
left.
hard to get over the line.
I actually left my place and Taylor joking was like, oh, maybe like he'll have a swim afterwards with you. And I was sort of like, she was sort of taking the piss and I was laughing as if to be like, that would be outrageous.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to suggest it.
Yeah, to be honest, I was not shocked that we were having a swim.
And then after we did the swim, what did we do?
Well, not only that, my favorite part, and it was similar to what you just mentioned before, as you said, it wasn't like an interview. It was very much just like 4 blokes hanging out like we'd known each other for years and we'd known each other for literally minutes. My favorite bit was when we were in the pool and he just turned to us and goes, I love this. Like, It's gone from being a podcast to just being like a hang as he floated around on like a fucking pool noodle.
It was literally a
Wearing
unicorn.
our dad's boardies.
It's
He
literally
was-
like a unicorn, little mini, like donut.
Yeah.
Like a
Mini
little
donut.
kid's toy.
He
was
was
so
so
funny.
brilliant. I love him so much. I loved him before he came on. I love him even more now. And then, hilariously, we had tickets to go see Ed Sheeran last night. And as we dropped him off at his accommodation, mere like it would have been 90 minutes before he was meant to get on stage.
Yeah, and he was also staying with,
Well,
just-
yeah, he gets into that.
yeah, he's just
He's staying with
a fan of his.
yeah, an Instagram follower who he had reached out to him to stay with. Anyway, we told about all that next week. But as we dropped him off, I
Yeah.
was just like, also like we have a couple of free like spare tickets, not free, spare tickets to go and see Ed Sheeran.
Free for him.
Yeah, that's what I meant. To go and see Ed Sheeran like tonight if you're interested.
Yeah.
He was walking up like the curb and like towards the house, and he sort of paused and looked at me and politely was just like, "Oh, that could be on." And I was like, "Yeah, no stress. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not butthurt if you don't want to come."
Yeah.
And he goes, "That could be on," and then just like walked off. And anyway, within fucking half an hour, he's like, "Yeah, I'm coming to the Ed Sheeran gig," and we spent the whole night with him. So we basically spent the best part of 12 hours with David Correos. You'll be fortunate enough to hear the best part of 60 to 80 minutes of it next week. He's genuinely just such a ball of energy. And I promise you will not listen. And yeah, your mindset and your energy will be massively shifted between the start and end of the show.
Yeah. You don't have to know anything about David Krause to enjoy that episode.
Exactly
So,
right.
Tune in. It was
So next week's
good.
episode, Absolute Chaos with David Correos will be available come Friday.
Come on with it.
I've been workshopping it. Yeah.
Nice. Jake's our rhythmer, our rhymer.
Rhymer.
He's our guy.
Very excited for that. We've got some big guests coming up as well, so stay tuned over the next little period. But yeah, David Correos,
He's the man.
he is next level.
So good.
Perfect, boys. Until we do this time next week with David Correos, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mum a hug.
it's Jeff and now, but not forever.